They're over 20. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Lights on. Hope everyone's doing well. We're continuing with our field prep. I've been selling some produce. Oh, now there's something on sale here. Let's have a look. Was it what I'm looking for? No. I've got some things that I've put in for search, to search for used vehicles. Given it a year for the search because we are going to need a few new machines with the work on these fields. So we've got some stuff to do now. The ploughing of this field is almost done. The ploughing on this field is all done. This one, I think it's just the headlands left. And then we've still got this one to do. So what we're doing, I've slowed down the time only because it looks like July is going to be all rain. Meaning we're not going to get a lot of the we're not going to get a lot of the field prep done in July, unfortunately, because of the weather. So I'm going to try and do it all in this month. Hence why I've just slowed the time down at the moment to 1 times speed, just so that I can get it done in the sunshine, because the 3rd day of June is also sunny. And because we're looking at implementing precision farming with the where is it? Let me just come over to here and show you with the Iseria Pro Compact working only during the day. That's these sensors here. This only works during the day as well, so we need as much time during the day as we can. Now, let me go back. You'll notice I've upgraded our mowing equipment. I have upgraded my trailer, my forage trailer. I've gotten rid of the baler and the bale wrapper. We've gotten rid of our bale and pallet storage, and we've put in the farm production. Things are changing a bit here. We've got our lime spreader and our sprayer ready because we're going to be using these very soon. The only thing I haven't upgraded yet that I want to upgrade is my seeder. We've still got the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. The idea is, and I've got this on a search, I do want to get this at some point. The Citan 15001C. It's got a much bigger, so the solid stand's only got 4.6 meters seating range, whereas the Amazon has 15 meters, triple the width. It is a hell of a lot more expensive, but I want this one because it also does the fertilizing just like the Great Plains does. So we're going to start with the Great Plains. It means that the seeding of our fields is going to take a lot longer initially, being that it's only got a 4.6 meter width to it, but that's okay. We are going to need another stronger tractor. The 7810 really isn't going to do it for us anymore with all this new equipment. We are going to look at upgrading it. I have put in a search for another large tractor. I'd like to not get rid of the the 7810. No, I'd like to hold on to it. But I have put a search in for the 8R410, which will give us 458,000 horsepower. Sorry, 458 horsepower. Yeah, 1,000. It's going to cost us 384,000 to get what we want there. So I've put a search in for a used one to see if we can get it cheaper. We'll see what we can do. If we can get one at half price, that'd be phenomenal. We will have to wait and see what comes up in the sales. We'll be keeping an eye out on the sales regularly. So here we go. I think it's now time for the we'll let the AI finish this. And this particular plough requires 210 horsepower. So yeah, the 7810 only has 175 horsepower. So it's really, that tractor's really sort of essentially become useless for us. So we may actually sell it when we look to upgrade to the new tractor. But I'm going to wait until we can find the new tractor. We're essentially going to be working off one tractor now because of all the equipment we've got, only the cultivator, which I've got that cultivator. I'm going to sell this one. I don't know why I've still got it. I've got to get rid of that other cultivator. I honestly don't know why I've still got it. I thought I got rid of it when I got that new cultivator. Okay, no, I know why I held on to it. So if we get contracts, I can do it with that one with the small tractor. There we go. Yes. And I think that's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on getting... Pardon me. Ah, that's the idea. Why do I get rid of the small plough then? Alright, here's what we're going to do. It's only 16,000. Do that. Cultivator. We've got. I will hold on to the Great Plains. I just want to get the bigger one eventually. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the baler. We might look at getting that eventually again. We might actually look at getting a set of smaller equipment. Just for the purpose of contracts. I shouldn't have gotten rid of my other equipment. Alright. Let's put this back. I'm doing well, Dimmy. How are you? Thank you for doing your mod duties earlier. I did notice that. Just do this. What I'll do eventually, I'm going to dedicate one shed to just contract work equipment, while my other sheds will be for my fields. So, let's see what... Get this here. Let's see if there's any contracts worth doing, so we can get some money coming in from some contracts. We've got a ploughing contract. See, there you go. See, we can accept that. I should have collected that from earlier. And what I will get is... I'm going to do this easy way. Yeah. Alright, so from now on, the 7810 with the smaller equipment is going to be purely for contract work. So we've got to go to field 55, which is just down the road. And I think I like this idea of having a dedicated tractor and equipment to contract work. And then having the equipment for my farm be, separate. I like the idea that I've got doing that. Now, I think I'd like to try and do this contract myself this time around. The farm is going well, Drop Bear. We've got the AI worker ploughing our big fields, getting it ready for us to start doing our precision farming stuff, so the nitrogen and pH levels. The little guy is doing well. Thank you for asking. He's doing very well. Alright, I think I'm getting a bit better with this ploughing. So how is everyone doing? Dimmy, Drop Bear, what he is up to tonight? I'm going to assume Dimmy's on Battlefield. Drop Bear, I'm going to assume you're on Tarkov and FM. See, I got it right. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the hang of the plough now. Finish this row and then I'll just check on my worker on our fields. See if I need to move him on to the next field. Let's just check. Actually, while we're here as well, that might be worth doing at some point, but we'll see. There's no other contracts that I feel are worth doing. Maybe those fertilizing ones, but we'll see. All right, let's have a look up here. Almost is on the second last headland. I had a feeling you were on battlefield, didn't he? Alright, so once he's done there, we're going to move this worker over to that field. Plough that field, which is probably the biggest of the three. So these three fields, it's going to be barley, wheat, canola, and then barley, wheat, canola, and then barley, wheat, canola, and then we're just going to keep rotating them. Eventually we'll throw in a fourth field. It'll be this little one, these two and these two, eventually, and we'll turn that into probably potatoes. So we are ploughing through this contract. We're 25% of the way through, pun intended. Only 8% done. So the plan for tonight is we want to get the ploughing finished on the fields, which we've got one more big field to do, and then we want to get the line. Now let me just get my notes up that I made, because I've been doing some research on this precision farming. I want to try and get things done in a certain order. So we're going to get the ploughing done, then we're going to do the lime. After the liming, that's it until we are ready to seed. So, and the lime is going to take us a while to do on those fields because they're big fields. But that's the aim for today.
I'm gonna do everything tomorrow since I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. So that's our plan for today. We're 33% of the way through, so we're a third of the way through this contract. And I really am starting to get the hang of the plough now. A lot more confident with it. I mean, look at that. That's looking amazing. We're doing a great job. Oh boy. Little guy's woken up already. He was doing so well. He is getting better. Every day he's getting a little bit better since the operation. We're just going to get the sleep patterns back to normal now. That's all. I'm really excited about where the farm is going now that we've bought those fields. Now that we've bought those fields and connected them and turned them into 3 bigger fields, I am really, really excited by the progress we're making on our farm. Just have to check, do I have to turn off allow create fields or no? Well, we're halfway through this field. Doing pretty well. just quickly check on our worker. Oh, timing. Talk about timing. Now that was perfect timing. Wow. I couldn't have timed that better. All right. Oh. All right. Here comes the big field. It's starting to get dark because it's nearing on 7 p.m. in game. I just want to finish the up and downs, then I'll get the AOI worker doing the headlands. But this is positive. We're doing some good work here on the map. Not sure how many more up and downs we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6. Refford, thank you. Welcome in. Yes, afternoon for you, evening for us. And I know I speak on behalf of both Dimmy and myself when I say this, but we are so pleased that within our community we are finding that our community are starting to find friends, in there, and are getting along well with the others in the Discord, and that's what we want. It is really pleasing to see. So thank you all for helping to make it such a pleasure to have sort of created this community for Dimmy and I. You hit 10,000. I'm curious, have you hit 10,000 hours yet, Drop Bear? I'm going to make it a mission to hit 10,000 hours on FM26. At 9,800. It is close. Drop it. You can't play FM26 till you hit 10,000 hours on FM24, right? Seriously? No field fail? Oh my god. Alright. I'm going to have to finish this contract off myself. We're all expecting to see 10,000 hours hit on FM24, mate. We're all expecting it. It shouldn't be too far away. Surely. Unless they decide not to do a beta this time, seeing as they've had more time to sort of work on it. Oh, they confirmed it. Fair enough. But did they confirm a date? I haven't heard anything about a date yet. Well, 21st is in 6 days. Drop B, you got 6 days to hit 10,000 hours. If you play FM 24 hours a day for the next 6 days, you will hit 10,000 hours. Depends. Sometimes they leave them, sometimes they don't. Look, I'm doing a lot better with the ploughing, but it's still not my forte. Like, I've done really well with it, but it is definitely still not my forte. Shaylee Smeed, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome into a very average but fun place on my streams. Probably been listening to some of the conversations. We do talk a lot of football on here while I find my way through Farming Sim. I'm doing quite well. Just enjoying some gaming for the evening. Trying to get a little bit more done on my fields over on my fields, but we're doing some contract work here as well. Decided to pick up some contract work just to just get a little bit of extra cash while we've got the AI worker doing some work on our fields, because I've connected a few fields together and made a couple of super fields. So they're quite big, and I figured I don't feel like ploughing big fields today. Do you play Farm Sim? It is such an awesome game. I only just started playing Farm Sim a couple of months back. Oh, you don't? It's actually quite a fun game. I enjoy a lot of simulation games. Football Manager, Farming Simulator, Microsoft Flight Sim, American Truck Simulator. They're sort of the games that I really enjoy playing. I don't know, I find them relaxing and just really enjoyable. In particular with Farming Sim at the moment, because I only just started playing it a couple of months back, so I'm still learning it. I'm still learning the the process of what order to do things. I don't. I just stream whenever I can. I'm only small time, mate. Whenever I can get on, I get on. That's just... I'm not one of these guys that'll set a stream schedule. I just... If I can get on, I can get on. If people want to watch, great. Hope they enjoy the content. People want to keep coming back, awesome. Dimmy, are you still around? Just going to say, keep an eye out if you could, please. Have you been keeping up to date with the videos on YouTube, Refford? That's the way. Drop it. That is the way. Yeah, I've got a couple of farm sim series. I've got a farm sim video series going on over there. American Truck Simulator. Occasionally, I'll post a video on my Microsoft Flight Sim and / on air airline manager series. And I've usually got an FM series going, but with FM 26 coming out very, very soon. I've stopped my FM series for now because we'll be starting a new series in the next week or so when the new version officially comes out in beta. Alright, we're doing well. We're almost done with this field. We're 92% done. You know what? I'm actually really happy with how I've done on this. For someone that's not normally good with ploughing in Farm Simulator, I've actually done pretty well. I specified drop air on Farming Simulator. Before you go thinking other things. You can tell this 7810 just struggles with certain conditions, uphills and whatnot. The power's just not there. But that's alright, it'll do fine for contract work. Mm. %96 done, we're almost there. Here we go, the last 1% needs to be done. And that's the contract done. Let's just pull over to the side here for a... sort of. Yes and no. Had a bit of help. I did a lot of work on it myself, but then had a bit of help with some things as well. Like I said, Dimmy, if you are still around, just keep an eye out, please. Oh, that's not good. You need to sort out internet issues, mate. We can't survive without internet. Internet is crucial. I was saying I did a lot of the logo myself, but I got a little bit of help with tweaking it in the end. That's what I'm starting to think, Refford. That's why I'm saying for Dimmy to keep an eye out. That's good. Very pleased for you. I hope you are doing well with that, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. I think I've done quite well with it. It's good for where I want it to be. I don't want it any different at this stage. Dimmy. Such a lovely question. Straight to the point. Yeah, I know. All right. I need to organise some stuff here. I was saying, Dimmy, just keep an eye out for me. what I might do. Just bring this in here. Oh, look, I knew it was, but yeah, I entertained it because it's just funny. I was waiting for him to offer me, oh, look, I'll do this for you, or I'll do that. And I was going to say, well, if you're willing to do it for free, yeah, go for it. All right, all right. Let's have a look here. Let's just recap what I want to do here. Need some more sheds. Do want to put one of these in. Thinking there. Thinking about there. Just going to do this like this for now. I'll use that one for my contract equipment. I put that. There. Then I put actually no. Okay, hang on. I'm only doing this now just to get an idea, because if I know roughly where I want to put things, I might just put one of the sheds in. Go with that, and then I just want to see how this is going to look. That goes there. I like playing around with them. I'm not going to lie. Just for fun. Is that going to be enough for contract work stuff? Probably. See, that would be enough, but I also want to be able to have some like a workshop there too. This one isn't bad, except these little sections are just pointless. It's 200 grand. I don't want anything that fancy for contract stuff. See, this is actually pretty good. It hasn't got a lot of room, but I think that's enough room to store the contract stuff. But if I want to grow the contract stuff, See, that's got a lot more room. That's only 90 grand too. Um, I could time you all out for 10. I've got to catch up. Hang on. I've been paying attention. I could time you all out for 10 seconds if I wanted. I have power. With great power comes great responsibility. So you Uncle Ben. A nice little Spider-Man reference there. You timed out Drop Bear. Oh, wow. No, you're not abusing it. Not at all. Not at all. I would put that there. Oh, man. I was to put that there. And then, so that gives room for people, for trucks and stuff to get out. There's plenty of room for everything to get in and out there. There's plenty of room for them to get around to the fuel. And then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then. See, I could do that instead for the contract work. Um, it's longer than that one, but it's not as wide. put it that way. But it doesn't have a workshop, so no. Well, at least I know where I want to put the fertilizer shed. I know where I want to put the truck shop. I'm putting this shed in because I want to put a dedicated shed just to my contract equipment. And that way I can just keep everything separated. And I wanted something that would have a workshop in it too, so that I can do repairs to that equipment. So let's just reorganize. So this is my contracts shed. So eventually that cedar that we've got here is going to go to the contract shed. The plow, the cultivator, the plow, and the mowers are going for now. But the Great Plains cedar will be here as well at some point. Let's see, does this cover? It covers the whole shed. Let's make sure everything's in working order for now. Okay. So we've got our cultivator, our plough, our mowers, and then the cedar will come over at some point. What I do want to buy for it, though, I'm going to bring all the small bags of fertilizer over at some point. But should have a look. So we will need some balers and a wrapper, this one, at some point. So I could pick that up and use that for contract work. I could use that for me as well. No, that's going to be for contract work. Because I'm going to do the fertilizing different for me, for my fields. Put that here. Awesome. So now we can pick up some fertilizing contracts. Which would come in handy. Grass equipment is here. Plenty of room in this shed now. A lot more organised. those are all going to move over to the contract shed. But for now, I am very happy. We'll move this over to the shed though. Look at that. All organised. Just got to move the fertiliser bags over. And that's it. So we've got 2 more sheds we definitely want to put in. And then I'll determine what I want to do at the back. Thank you, Dimmy. So let me just... got my plans that I have put together. Let me just bring them up. That's the animal section. Not sure. Not sure. What I might do eventually. Nah. So I know what I'll put back here. Hey, I got an idea here. I'm going to put 2 dairies on the map. There's a dairy already on the map, but we can't buy it. So if I put the truck shop here, the fertilizing shed there, and then back here, I'll put a dairy, because we're going to have the cows here producing milk. So if I have a dairy running here, and then over here, I could put 2 sawmills running simultaneously with a dairy for the goat's milk. I could do that over here. So I have 2 dairies going and 2 sawmills. I might put a dairy in there. And then we could look at something else to put in there too, like something that's not on the map. Like a soup factory or maybe a soup factory or a potato processing plant, but probably a soup factory. Because I'm looking at doing potatoes. So if I put a soup factory on there and a dairy at the back there, because I'll be honest, I'm planning on putting the chickens up here I'm planning on turning that into my chicken coop. I'm planning on putting 2 massive cow paddocks. One for Angus, one for Angus and Limousine, I think it is, and the other one for the milk producing ones. I might do that. Because I'll be honest, I think this might give us, we might put one more storage in. Maybe put one more here. Do that. Let's find that farm production again because I'm moving it. We hadn't put anything into it yet. If I put that. I'll actually put that back here. I put that there. I could put another one of these here. I could put another storage here. I could put a dairy and potato processing plant there, a soup factory there anyway. So there's plenty of room for those two. And then it gives me room for 2 extra sheds. For storage. I'm very happy with that. Yes. I am very happy with that. Look at that. Look at me making plans that are working out. All right. How's this? Oh, look at this. He's gotten quite a bit of the way through. '23 and 25 are done, except for the. No worries, Dimmy. Good night, mate. 23 and 25 are done, except for the headlands, and we're moving on to 24 now. So, well, the AI worker is getting super progress here. And then we can do the lining. But I'm really happy with the plan now that I've got for the main farmland there on 38. It's coming together nicely. Coming together very nicely. What I do need to do is this. We need a number plate for the new animal trailer. And drop air goes onto the number plate for the animal trailer. There we are, drop air. Oh, you've got a couple. You've got a couple, mate. Let's have a look. So, vehicles. Yeah, you've got quite a few. Rafford's got 2. General Dimmy's got 1. Drop Air has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've got rain. Actually, we don't need to fill it up with water because there's enough water in there. There we go. Before I do anything, let me just check something. Just quickly fix one thing up on this other pasture. Apply monitor, change name. Okay, so I've got the 6 young ones in the trailer. So they're all the young ones are going to stay in this pen over here. Good. So eventually the small trailer that I've got is going to come here because I'm going to get the bigger trailer for harvesting and stuff. The smaller trailer is what I'm going to use for things like the wood chips and that. At the moment I've got this all to selling. Eventually I'm going to move it to what's we call it, going to want to make slurry in one of the cow paddocks. In one of the cow barns will be slurry. The other one I'll do with manure. I'll turn the slurry into digest it. No, actually no. We'll make the manure into digest it. No. No. We'll have both the cow paddocks producing manure. We'll turn the manure into slurry and into digest it. No, and then slurry into digest it. But the slurry will also be used to make the liquid fertilizer. That's the plan. Oh, it's hailing. It's hailing. Is that going to do damage to our fields now? This is the fields. I'll check if it's still damage. Doesn't look like it. This guy's still going with the plowing. I need him to finish so that I can do the lining on it. And then it's ready for planting in a couple of months. All right, let's sleep through till 8 in the morning. All right, the weather is good. I'll leave a bag of fertilizer there. Idiot. Alright, looks like this guy didn't get much done overnight. Well, that's annoying. I can't get started on the lining now. I've got to wait. these are all contracts I can do now. We might do them. Let's get some contracts done. Oh, we used up quite a bit of the fertilizer there to fill the fertilizer spiral just once. Alright. We'll head down to field 61 to start off with. It's going to be easiest for us to go this way. So we'll do it in the order of 61, 83, 13. Jeez, don't stop or anything. You had the stop sign there. Bloody hell. See, these fields here could be a potential... These fields could be a potential for if I get this one and connect these two, those three could be good for the full field rotation. For the potatoes, rather than doing the ones at the top corner. I'll see what I might do. Is set the AI worker to do this. I wonder if I can purchase I can't. Okay, soil distribution, yeah. Okay, hang on. FS25 precision farming. Soil type. Best soil type. Loam, sandy loam, loamy sand, silty clay. So it's loam, sandy loam. And then loamy sand. See, these fields are not very good. Neither are these. Which ones are better though? You know what? These ones actually might be better off. These ones might be better off. So I might get these 4 fields for the fourth field in the field rotation, and I'll connect these 2 only. But that'll be eventually. I don't want to turn that into a... Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good field. That's a great field. That's an ugly field. One, 2, 3, and 4 are awesome. Those 4 fields are good. All right, I'll see you shortly. Refford, I will see you shortly. That's a good field too. See, they're not very good fields. Okay. So when it comes to my 4-field rotation with barley, spinach, green beans, and wheat, I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4. 90, 88, 89, and 87. So they're not going to be as high producing as what these fields are because these are bigger. And obviously those. See, these are high in silty clay, and that's the worst. These, well, these 4 are absolutely shit. That's crap. Crap. That's not a bad field. It's terrible. It's terrible. That's a good field. So is that, but that's only small. Wow. Okay. Mm. Okay. So then if I do. Okay. Yep. Yep. 45, 43 and 46. Those two, that one, that one. And those two will all be my grass fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then if I put over here will be stone collectors. Yes, the little one. Yeah, my son is up. It's all right. My wife will take care of it. Honey plays an interchange now. The roads are poor. Oh, that's not good. As you can tell, the wheels, the cogs are turning in my head. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Turn over to 83. It's good we didn't use too much fertilizer there. You guys having a bad night. What do I need the WD-40 for? Hang on, I do have to just quickly duck out to help my son. Give me a second, sorry. I will be back. Oh, the thinking noises, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, but my son was screaming for me to go make him some milk. Warm up some milk for him. Yes, the cogs were turning. I'm always looking at different ways I want to sort of approach this, and maybe this would be better or that would be better, and I'm getting there. Things are starting to come together. Just really need this done, this ploughing done, so I can get the liming done on the fields, and then we're good to go. Now, with these fields of ours, the ploughing is bringing up some small stones, but when we seed and then roll, the stones will go back down. So I'm not too phased about the stones. Surprisingly, our pH levels are actually not too bad. Nitrogen levels need some work. Got an environmental score overall of 56. We want to try and get that up. Want to get those yields up as well. Nitrogen is the fertilizer. pH is the lime. So they're not going to need a lot of lime, which is good because they're pretty good so far. The fertilizer is where we're going to need some work. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We just need this to finish. Look, that other contract's done. Let's move over to field 13. Alright, let's cut across here. Take a shortcut. Let's that. And that is the third of the 3 fertilizing contracts done. So let's collect. No other contracts really worth doing, in my opinion. So let's get this back to the farm, to the shed. Put these away. refill the tractor and we'll oh shoot. What we might do, I don't know how that's still going, considering it doesn't have fuel in it. So we're going to need to get the lime spreader and the fertiliser onto all of our fields. Actually, we might do the fertiliser on this field now. Let's just use this fertiliser. Oh, I should have done the liquid fertiliser on here. Idiots. I'm going to go over this with the liquid fertiliser. Surprisingly, this is still going. Don't know how. I'm going to have to super strength it back to the farm, though. Let's refill the spreader. At least we're using up that fertilizer. Yeah. Okay. She knows. Actually. Let me sort out my grass fields now. That's herbicide. That's the liquid fertilizer. Ah. Okay, this isn't quite working out the way I want it to. Is this all herbicide? Damn it, that's all herbicide. Damn, that's a lot of herbicide. Okay, the herbicide's got to move into here. Damn it. Myself. Why does it keep refilling it with herbicide? I bought double the amount of herbicide that I needed to. Alright, let's get the liquid fertiliser, seeing as I stuffed up before. Spend some more money. I'm not going to run out of herbicide anytime soon. All right. Let's try this again. That's better. That's much better. Is it doing anything? Okay, so it's not going to work with the grass. Alright, that's fine. At least we know. At least we know. I'm learning things. Alright. Alright, well, getting late. It's 1:30 and my son is having a bit of a rough night, so I am going to call it there for the night. I will probably do some of the liming off camera just to sort of work out some of this precision farming. I think Dimmy will be on tomorrow night streaming some Battlefield. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night. Probably won't be on again until Sunday. I'm free on Friday and Saturday. We'll see. At this stage, Sunday I'll be on. Yeah, I think Dimmy will be on tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll see. We may even get on tomorrow night as well. We don't know yet. I might get on and do some farming while Dimmy's doing his Battlefield. Everyone can watch Dimmy and I'll just be here just farming, and if anyone wants to come over and see how it's going, we'll see. We'll work it out. Anyway, thank you all. Drop Bear, Dimmy, Refford, as always, you three are phenomenal. Thank you for your support, and we will see you all next time.